Did we all write Liverpool Football Club off too early? I didn't think they'd beat Aston Villa. I certainly did not think they would beat Real Madrid. But tonight they were fantastic. Dominic Szoboszlai, Mac Allister. Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai. 3 days ago, after I did my Aston Villa match reaction, even before that, I actually said, put Szoboszlai back in the 10 and play that double pivot of Gravenberch and Mac Allister behind him, sorry. I actually think that Szoboszlai has been Liverpool's best player this season. Like, he really has stepped up. Assist today, assist against Brentford, goal and assist against Frankfurt, goal and assist in a draw against Portugal, assist against Chelsea, or it's heavily involved in that goal against Chelsea, assist against Atletico Madrid, goal against Arsenal, assist against Palace, stepped up in some of the biggest moments for Liverpool this season. Is it fair to say I wrote them off too early? Was I wrong? Because at the moment, I don't want to say they're back because it's a long way to the season to go. And I look at Arsenal are so strong. But they have got a lot of winnable games coming their way. Leeds, Sunderland, Forest, West Ham. There's a lot of big games in there. Brighton, Wolves, Leeds again, Fulham. Like, if Liverpool beat City on Sunday, that's a statement in the title race. Because this team has still got belief. It's still got the character. You're going out there against the biggest team in the world, and they absolutely battered them. Maybe not on possession, but 2.5 XG to 0.45. Reducing Real Madrid to just 2 shots on target. With players like Mbappe, Vinny, Jude Bellingham. 17 shots, 9 on target, 4 big chances created. And it was Mac Allister who got the goal. Now, I had both the Liverpool game and the Spurs game on at the same time. So if I do miss anything due to watching 2 games at once, please let me know. We had a really, really good result tonight. Absolutely destroying Copenhagen. If you haven't checked out Van der Ven's goal, check that out. Match reactions on the second channel. Make sure you go down, smash that like button if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, please go down, hit that subscribe button as well, and let me know your thoughts. A familiar face returned to Anfield, and the booing was just insane. Like, does he deserve to get booed like that? I don't know. That's a conversation for another day. This was the Liverpool 11. Now, I actually, when I saw that 11, I fancied Liverpool's chances. The only thing I would have started personally, I know they won, so it doesn't matter, but I do prefer Gakpo on the left to Florian Wirtz. That being said, Wirtz did have a good game. They gave man of the match to Football, gave man of the match to Mac Allister because he, of course, got the goal. I thought Szoboszlai was genuinely unreal. Like, his long-range passing, his attacking runs, his work ethic, the energy levels he brings to every single game. He's going to give you a 7, 8 out of 10 every week. Van Dijk and Konate didn't really have to do too much. Conor Bradley dealt with Vinicius really, really well. And you think back to this fixture last year in the Champions League, Conor Bradley made that big challenge on Kylian Mbappe. He's a local boy. He got the crowd up. Georgi Mamardashvili makes it 2 back-to-back clean sheets now. Ekitike in the first half was really, really good. And you look at the talent on this pitch. Arda Güler, Jude Bellingham, Vinny, Mbappe, Ekitike, Szoboszlai, Salah, Mac Allister, Van Dijk, Konate, Militao, Huijsen. Like, world-class talent on this pitch. That is just without question. But Liverpool took the lead in the second half. But the first half, they were really, really putting Real Madrid under the cosh. Real Madrid did have some decent possession in the first half, but didn't really test Georgi Mamardashvili in goal. At that point, I think the XG for Liverpool was a lot higher. They're 4-4-3 against Madrid's 4-4-2. I think this formation is actually wrong. It was definitely a 4-4-2. you know, Dominic Szoboszlai was the primary outlet for Liverpool. He was testing Courtois, who, by the way, had a fantastic game tonight. Really, really good display from him. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, and Liverpool fans will be familiar with that Champions League final a few years ago. He was absolutely unplayable at times. Absolutely unplayable. Like, genuinely, when I look at that, when I look at that performance, some of the saves he made in the second half was just stupidly good. First half, though, Liverpool were the better team. Szoboszlai was really good. Mac Allister, late effort from range at the end of the half. Get into the second half, and I'm thinking, right, this is normally where Arnie Slot, they come out firing. Normally, Liverpool score most of their goals between the 45th and 63rd minute. And guess what? They did that again today. It's a really, really good header from Mac Allister. Ball goes into the box from Dominic Szoboszlai. It's a bullet header. He's even pointing like that when the ball goes in because he's not telling him where he wants it. And Mac Allister steps up with a really, really good goal. And he's had a fair amount of criticism this season. Hasn't scored in the Premier League yet. Had a couple of assists. The last couple of games, he has been a lot better. He was good against Aston Villa. He was very, very good today. And that trio of Gravenberch, Mac Allister, and Dominic Szoboszlai, for me, is Liverpool's best midfield. Now, that is difficult when you've got a player, £120 million player like Florian Wirtz. It's also difficult to keep playing Ekitike when you've got a £120 million like Alexander Isak. But I'm a firm believer if you have to play your best team, not necessarily your best players. And I think Szoboszlai this season has been one of Liverpool's best performers this season. And that win is huge because they were under pressure after that win against Galatasaray. They went out to Frankfurt and absolutely battered them. But what that does is Real Madrid have to play Manchester City coming up next, whereas I think Liverpool have obviously got City at the weekend, which is a huge, huge game. And then after the international break, they play Nottingham Forest. I think their first Champions League game back is PSV at Anfield. And then after that, they play Inter Milan, which they're obviously in a very good position. They could go top of the Champions League tomorrow if they score 3 goals. And they are playing, I think, is it Pavos? I think they're playing Pavos. So Liverpool are in a really, really good spot. Second half, Courtois made save after save after save. Salah had a good opportunity. Cody Gakpo come on, had a good opportunity. And I think Liverpool look like they're going to turn a corner. Now, this run of games they've got coming up will tell me a lot about this Liverpool team. That Man City game on the weekend is absolutely huge for a lot of reasons. It's huge for both City and Liverpool, but it's also puts significant pressure on both of those teams, considering the fact that Arsenal play Sunderland on the Saturday at 5:30. So Liverpool and City would already know the result of the Arsenal game. Now, excuse me, if Sunderland go out there and pull up an upset and Granit Xhaka and co beat or get a draw against Arsenal, that opens the door up massively for Liverpool and City. Hugely. After that, though, up until the 9th of December, I do believe they can go on a run of games and beat Forest, beat PSV, beat West Ham, beat Sunderland, and then beat Leeds. And after the Inter Milan game, when we get into mid-December, again, it's not a horrible run of games. It's Brighton, Spurs away. We haven't been good at home this season. Wolves at home, Leeds at home, Fulham away. And then they play Arsenal away. And bearing in mind, they don't have that extra game in December because they were beaten by Crystal Palace in the League Cup. But if they go on a run of games after Inter Milan and then go and get the right result at the Emirates, then maybe they aren't out of this title race. I still believe that Arsenal are strong favourites because they are 7 points clear. But this Liverpool team has got more than enough quality. When Alexander Isak finally gets up to speed, and if they can continue winning games, if they go to the Etihad and beat City, that will be a statement going into the international break, because whoever wins out of this game, for me, I don't want to say they're out of the title race if Arsenal win, but let's say Liverpool beat City and Arsenal beat Sunderland. They'll be 9 points clear of City, Arsenal. If City beat Liverpool and Arsenal beat Sunderland, they'd be 10 points clear after 11 games. Now, I'm not saying that 10 points clear, you can't make that up. But at this moment in time, this Arsenal team have kept a huge amount of clean sheets and they don't look like they're going to lose games. Whereas Liverpool and City defensively haven't been that strong, but there is the fixtures there for Liverpool to go on a run. There's the quality in that squad. You know, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Mac Allister. You have to keep playing that trio in field. That trio will keep winning you football matches and keep scoring big and important goals. It's as simple as that. They've got all the quality. They've got all the players. The only question is that centre-back position. I've said it since the beginning of the season. I'll say it again. If they do get a centre-back injury, it could, again, change things. But right now, I definitely feel that Liverpool can turn a corner, especially if they go and beat Manchester City. If they go and beat City, then that, for me, puts them right back amongst it. Make sure you go down and drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.